Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for today, Monday, December 18th, 2017. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Nevisians took to the polls today, Monday, December 18th, to elect the next administration who will govern the island's affairs, as well as the parliamentarians who will represent them in the Nevis Island Assembly for the next 5 years. The 34 polling stations opened at 7 a.m. and closed at 6 p.m. to allow more than 11,000 voters to cast their ballots. According to Supervisor of Elections Alvin Bailey, in accordance with Sections 48(1) and 2 of the National Elections Act, the register of voters for this election consists of the persons who were registered to vote as of September 30th, 2017.
After exclusions of names from the register due to deaths and objections, there are 11,303 registered voters, 2,025 in District 1, 3,910 in District 2, 1,650 in District 3, 2,338 in District 4, and 1,380 in District 5. Overall, this represents an approximate 12% increase since the election of 2013.
Contesting the elections for District 1 are Spencer Brandt of the Concerned Citizens Movement, CCM, and the Honorable E. Roberto Hector of the Nevis Reformation Party, NRP. The Honorable Mark Brantley, leader of the Concerned Citizens Movement, CCM, and Hensley Daniel of the Nevis Reformation Party, NRP, are contesting the elections in District 2. Eric Evelyn of the Concerned Citizens Movement, CCM, and Corey Tyson of the Nevis Reformation Party, NRP, are the candidates for District 3. The Honorable Alexis Jeffers of the Concerned Citizens Movement, CCM, and Virgil Brown of the Nevis Reformation Party, NRP, are contesting the elections in District 4. The candidates contesting the elections in District 5 are Keith Scarborough of the Concerned Citizens Movement, CCM, and the Honorable Joseph Parry, leader of the Nevis Reformation Party, NRP.
The ballots will be counted by the returning officers and assistant returning officers where necessary, starting at about 8 p.m. at the following places: Charlestown Police Station Magistrates Court, Police Barracks at Bath, Gingerland Police Station, Franklin Brown Community Center, and the Cotton Ground Police Station. Results will be announced on national radio and television stations.
Viewers should stay tuned to NTV Channel 99 for the announcement of election results by Supervisor of Elections Alvin Bailey. The Nevis Island Administration, in collaboration with the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO, hosted the closing ceremony for the UNESCO Steel Pan project at Bath Hotel. At the ceremony held on Thursday, December 14th, coordinator of the project, Rohan Claxton, gave an overview of the project.
Well, this project was a challenge at first, but I managed to put some main effort in it because my vision for the future, in collaboration with the Premier's Ministry and hopefully with the NCDF, that we create a cohort of future musicians, future pan players and future trainers. And this project has produced 20 trainees who's going to go into the community to train as much persons as possible in the community.
The facilitator of the project was M.J. Byron of St. Kitts. He spoke about his hopes for the participants.
I didn't have much work to do, to be honest, with these young persons, skilled players. We had a little fine tuning, the little rolling back to basic, because everybody come and they learn a song, but then they miss the fundamentals of the art form. So we basically went back there, and from there I heard them play like 4 times after, and it was like, wow, the transformation. This is not because of me, but because of what they wanted. They wanted to be better. They wanted to develop themselves in this art form. And this, I want to say, this can take them some places that they didn't even dream of. One of the places I went was South Korea to represent St. Kitts with the, what's they call it? But the expo, talent expo in South Korea. And trust me, that was an experience like no other.
Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Vance Amory, in delivering brief remarks at the ceremony, outlined the purpose of the project.
This is like a good Christmas gift for me, and also a good farewell gift as well. You've heard of the initiative which has led to where we are today. But this is only a continuation of what I spoke about many years ago in respect of getting Pan back in Nevis as a fundamental part of our entertainment, but also a continuation of our culture. And although things like the dances have been overtaken by the hi-fi, been overtaken by the brass bands and the combos and all of those things. In the 50s, 60s, and early 70s, the music which provided dancehall music was the pan. In the St. George's schoolroom, that was the place where the pan played. That's where you went for Easter weekend, Whitsun weekend, coupled with Central, which was also a cultural area where the pan music was the music of choice. Then you have the string band. But I feel the cultural art form of being able to play pan was dying.
The chairperson of the ceremony was Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Kevin Barrett. Here is an excerpt of a rendition from the participants. Still to come.
When we see Charleston looking very clean at mornings, we must recognize the persons who are doing this wonderful job.
The details after this break.
My name is Greg Phillip. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Nevis Tourism Authority. Nevis Mango and Food Festival has been around for 4 years, and in our view, it is one of the most unique festivals anywhere, mainly because of what it does. You see, it celebrates the mango. We have over 40 different varieties of mangoes on Nevis, plus a very, very rich and good culinary scene, and we've put those two things together. So once you dine at this Nevis Mango and Food Festival, believe me, you're dining on food that has never been created before, because every single chef that cook at this festival have one excellent challenge. The challenge is everything you cook, every course of every meal must include mangoes from Nevis.
Welcome back.
When we see Charleston looking very clean at mornings, we must recognize the persons who are doing this wonderful job. Without any debris, any trash on the streets, we must appreciate it.
Operations Manager at the Charlestown Port, Ken Pemberton. As the end of year approaches, the Nevis Air and Seaports Authority, NASPA, has used the opportunity to express thanks to its maintenance crew at the Sanitation Department. On Friday, December 15th, ahead of the Christmas holidays, NASPA presented tokens of appreciation to the employees.
The Nevis Air and Seaport Authority take the opportunity to honor the following workers: Patrick Spinton, Raoul Archibald, Donald Brown, Franklin Brown, Sean Brooks.
We want to thank you all for your contribution throughout the year, and we look forward to working with you for 2018.
Human Resource Supervisor Loretta France and Human Resource Officer Michelle Lawrence made the presentations on behalf of NASPA. The Vance W. Emery International Airport was on December 14th the recipient of a donation from SL Horsford's Nevis Center. The initiative was the brainchild of Sheila James of the Ministry of Tourism.
I visited the airport and I realised instantly as a major entry port into the island that we didn't have much advertising on tourism. And it dawned on me the greatest way to get information out to persons coming into the country via the airport would be to give them information around tourism and our products. And that would include Nevis naturally, and obviously the Ministry of Tourism, that they actually have lots of tourist areas that people don't know about. It would be a great way to get that information out to them. I also recognise through studies that some persons actually come onto the island with nothing prepared. So they come into the country, they don't know anything about the island. What a great way to find out firsthand about what we have to offer in Nevis. So with the visual aids, we are hoping to boost hotel rooms and restaurant seats and people visiting all the products that we have to offer on this beautiful island of Nevis. So I put pen to paper and I contacted Mr. Oscar Walters, General Manager at SL Horsford's Nevis, and he was happy to be on board.
General Manager Oscar Walters, who delivered the gifts on behalf of SL Horsford Nevis Center, said the company is always pleased to be a part of anything that leads to the development of the island.
We are very proud to see that the Ministry of Tourism has taken this initiative to develop the tourism product on Nevis. We were approached some time back, and I must say some time back, but we are proud to be at this stage, at this moment, where we're going to be handing over 2 43-inch flat-screen televisions to the Ministry of Tourism, who would then hand that over to the airport to make sure that the project that was the brainchild of Mr. James would be implemented.
Walters handed over the donation to Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, John Hadley, who in turn presented the gifts to Darren Sutton, who accepted in his capacity of airport manager.
And I can guarantee and assure that they will be erected in a timely manner and that the program will be implemented shortly, within 1 month of today's presentation. I'd like to thank the SL Horsford Group for the contribution that they have made towards this development.
Also attending the brief ceremony were Dorson Otley of the Ministry of Tourism and Colette Weeks, Protocol Officer at the Vance W. Emery International Airport. That's how we end the local news segment. Stay tuned for the latest weather update.